between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Dancing past him. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Preston Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2. Williams. Acting with his back here. Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Williams on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Again, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. To the air yet again. Williams. Jump on caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Bears 6, Vikings nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Ty Felton here to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third and 2, Murray. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
On 4th down, here's Murray. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings find an answer with their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Went after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings literally won up that opening touchdown drive as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Connection made, Kyle Monangai. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
13 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-6 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. They go with Monangai here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Williams. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bears first down.
That's complete right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point lands with 50%. Well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Murray looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Swift now from the pistol. Space past the 35. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Williams from the gun. Headed out right. This is lovely. Oh, he lost the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. He never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! This will be second down.
Second and 6 at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
They have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So we're down inside of 2 minutes to play now in our opening half. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. We'll go with a design keeper. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Big, what is up?
Sign quarterback on here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And now they face second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Vikings first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing again, Murray. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. This runs to Hawkinson outright. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Kyler looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these to really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Close out one, but they couldn't connect.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. That's caught. This is Edison. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
Another throw coming from Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. A former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
From the gun, it's Murray. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings get back to within 1 score.
Vikings 14. Will Reichard the kickoff.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. Keeps away from 1. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line.
32 yards.
Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. I'll take this in at the 34-yard line. It's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 2, Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
Vikings 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Murray here on 1st down. Taken in by Addison, left side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
4 yards. That's another. First down.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He Again, it's Murray to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He passes the 35. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Swift gets it on the option. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
It connects down the sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action. If the play action right off of it, if you can make that defense pay, that was a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10, Murray. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. One on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 14.
Throwing again. Murray. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
Bears 36, Vikings 20.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
You know, what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Vegas, Vegas!
Third down. Here's Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
What is it on? Punch, stars, punch! Yes. Tempo, do this!
On fourth down, it's Williams. He's going to try another deep one here. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings 16 points back. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. From the red zone on first. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet.
Number 18, Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for two here.
The Vikings will line
Back to
up
throw.
for the two-point conversion.
And this is going to be cut for two. So some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Vikings.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Vegas!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Loveland. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And they got there in time, he's taken down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Yes, yes.
They're gonna pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
He's back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They get it on the keeper. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock. And that should clinch them this win. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
43. Vikings 28. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Catch made underneath by the back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to within 1 score. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Bears get this kick. And that spells the end of this ball game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for him.